The Cowboys and Rams are meeting here in LA Saturday in a huge matchup on Fox. The game will feature two quarterbacks from the 2016 draft class, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. Goff finished with 32 touchdown passes this season, but he struggled at the end of the year with just 6 touchdowns in the Rams' last 5 games. On the other side, Dak, he's fresh off his first career playoff win against the Seahawks. He had 28 total touchdowns with only 6 picks for Dallas this year. We are joined by FS1 NFL analyst D'Angelo Hall. Good morning.
Looking sharp.
How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning.
I hope your argument's as good as your attire. We'll see.
I guess we'll see. I am going to start with you on this one.
Let's do it.
In your opinion, who is the better quarterback?
I mean, it's Jared Goff here. You know, and it's not even a debate. And the reason it's not a debate is, like I said, I played Dak Prescott as a rookie, and I thought, wow, you know, this kid has a chance to be really good.
He beat you twice.
But
just for the record,
okay,
he beat you twice.
He did.
He did.
And that's why I said, hey, this kid has a chance to be really good.
Okay.
And that's why I still think that he is a really good quarterback.
Yep.
And then you look at Jared Goff as a rookie. Oh, my goodness, what is going on? I mean, we all thought Jared Goff was a bust. And then he gets with Sean McVay in year 2, and he has a season, and we're like, wow, this guy looks like a different kid. Then you watch him here in year 3, still looks really good. He's looked bad these last couple of weeks.
Maybe like 5 weeks?
These last 5 weeks, he has looked a lot worse. He hadn't been able to. He's trying too hard, it looks like, in football games. He's going for that deep ball with his double coverage. But the gist of this conversation, absolutely Jared Goff is a better quarterback. And it's just simply because it's the reason you have all these teams now trying to go get the next Sean McVay. Because they saw what he was able to do for a guy like Jared Goff. And you watch Dak Prescott, and like I said, as a rookie, wow, this kid has a chance to be great. And now I see him now, and I'm still waiting for him to continue to grow. I think he still can really, be a really good quarterback, and that's why I think he'll be Dallas's long-term solution at that position because it'll be cost-effective to keep him there. He won't be a $25 million guy.
Oh, they gonna pay him $25 million?
No, they won't.
Pay him $25 million.
They won't, and that's why they're able to keep bolstering everybody else around.
Jerry got to pay for that yacht.
That.
We gonna talk about that later too.
That's a nice yacht too.
Bravo, Eugene.
Skip, I keep telling why. If I tell you something, you don't want to believe me. Everybody else come out here tell you the same thing, and you are not, and you know it be true, but you just don't want to agree with me. You just don't want me to be right. We're like brothers, and everybody, cousin can tell you something. Everybody else can tell them the same thing.
Do you realize I'm up 27 cases of Diet Mountain Dew on you?
Don't worry about
27, so I don't know. Somehow I'm right about that. I don't know I don't know.
I'm going to get it back case by case. Okay. Pass yard. Jared Goff finished 4th. Dak Prescott finished 15th.
Are we doing this year only?
This year only.
Okay.
Big plays, 20 yards. Big play is defined as a 20-yard. Goff was 2nd. Dak was 21st. Yards per attempt. Goff was 4th. Dak was 19th. Wins. One guy had, how many, Skip? 12. The other guy had 10. One guy's going to the Pro Bowl. The other guy isn't. One guy has, you love QBR. Now, Jenny, that's a stat. I don't know if you noticed this, Jenny. It measures 0 from 100. It encompasses a lot. Yeah, a lot.
Yep. So you're telling me you love QBR, right?
No, I don't love it. You do.
No, you're telling me you love it to make your case, so you're about
No, I don't love it.
I want this in concrete.
No, I don't love it. I like passer rating myself. And in that one, Goff still is high. But anyway, Skip, by any metric you want to use, Jared Goff is a better quarterback. He had a better season. So I get it. You're going to come up with all this stuff and all that. But Jared Goff.
It's all facts.
No, it's not.
It's the truth.
It's not fact. Jared Goff. Okay, so you got 2-1. And I think deep down inside, even Jenny wanted to say, I'm with those two guys.
Well, Jenny's taking a job somewhere else. So the problem with D'Angelo Hall is he was a Redskin for so long, he just got blinded with Cowboy hate. You just can't get it out of your head because once it locks in your head, it just takes you over. And he is just eaten up with Cowboy hate because he has become the president of the internet-driven Cowboy haters fan club, right? Or unfan club, right?
Guess what I did?
I don't know.
I put Drake in a Cowboy jersey.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. You know what that means.
You don't want to
Well, you must be really desperate. You're even faking Drake in a Cowboy jersey because it's all you got. You're desperate for one jinx.
I am.
Yeah.
I did it to the Patriots, too.
Okay, look, I like Jared Goff. I liked him before the draft. I signed off on him being the #1 overall pick. But Dak Prescott has proven to be the better all-around quarterback and leader of a franchise. Because let's just start with the intangibles first. Jared Goff just never impresses me as the face of the franchise. His body language never screams to me, he's the unquestioned leader of the LA Rams. I think his head coach is.
No.
And I think in some ways he's somewhat a product of the boy wonder, the boy genius, Sean McVay, who throws it all over the lot. So whoever's throwing it, whoever's flinging it, just like Cliff Kingsbury at Texas Tech, they're going to be really good. They're going to put up record numbers. And Jared Goff really hasn't put up record numbers, but they've been pretty good. But Dak Prescott has consistently been better in QBR. Let's look at just career QBR. I do love the stat because it incorporates arm and legs all around. When did you make the play? Did you make the key play at the key moment? That's what QBR says. And boy, in that game Saturday night, I would say my quarterback made some key runs in that game. Right? So overall QBR for their 3-year career, they've both been in the league for 3 years, and I give you the 1 year because that coach, he did him in for a while. But overall QBR is 69 for Dak to 45 for Jared Goff. That's not even close. Completion percentage for 3 years, 66.1 for my guy, and that's 9th in the league over that time. Your guy is 23rd in the league at 63.3. He is not that accurate. He is not consistently accurate with the football.
If we take that rookie season away from Jared Goff, his numbers look totally different.
Okay. They
totally different. And
bad.
you just said that coach did not do him any favors.
Okay. But let's look what happened just this year. Because if we look at degree of difficulty, obviously Jared Goff got handed weapons that Dak has not had. Because just this year, Robert Woods and Brandon Cooks, you want to talk about a 1-2 punch? Both of them, they're hard. Because you made the point the other day.
Dogs.
My corners, who pick your poison. Somebody's got to take somebody. Woozier, you know, which way are you going to go, right?
Yeah.
So you've got that. And Gerald Everett, to me, every time I watch him, he's an underrated tight end because he's a trustable. Huh?
He ain't Blake Jarwin.
Yeah, Shannon Jarwin, I call him. But he kind of
the dude had one game.
Okay, he had one game. So, okay, I give you that. But wait a second.
Okay.
What happened the moment my guy got a credible, bona fide #1 receiver? What happened to the offense and to his statistics? They just went through the roof because you got Amari Cooper who can actually separate. He's as good a route runner as there is in the league, and he's mentally tougher than John Gruden gave him credit for because I love the kid, you know, and he's still just 20, I think he's still 24 years of age. So what happened? All of a sudden, over the 8 games with Amari Cooper, Dak's completion percentage shot up to 71.3. That's 4th over those 8 games. And meanwhile, your guy, over the last 5 games, he's gone in the tank. He's 6 touchdowns to 6 interceptions with 3 lost fumbles.
4 in 1 game.
3 lost fumbles. Well, that's horrible. That's
Chicago has a way of doing that to people.
Oh, yeah? And look at yards per attempt, because your guy throws it deep, right?
He does.
Okay? Since Amari came, my guy's yards per attempt, this shows you how far he's trying to throw the football. He's 7.7. Your guy is 7.3 over those 8 games. So all of a sudden, my guy's throwing it farther down the field than your guy is. Is that good?
Is he completing it?
Yeah. My guy against Philly in the 4th quarter and overtime threw for 243 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's impossibly good for a guy who can't throw and is inaccurate,
Did you see what Goff did on that Monday night against Kansas City?
Good.
4 tubs, no INTs.
Yeah, against like invisible defense.
Oh.
Like, I don't even know if they even went on the field.
Oh, really?
It's like you're throwing against air.
You know what?
Really.
That was the same defense that Tom Brady had those 2 touchdowns against, and threw for 182 yards in the fourth quarter. That was the same defense that was invisible for Jared Goff.
And the same defense was invisible for Bill Belichick that night because his defense gave up 31 points in the second half.
But you want to penalize Jared Goff for not being a leader. Not every team's quarterback is the unheralded leader of that team or of that locker room. Okay. And that's the big misconception. Your quarterback doesn't have to be the leader.
So don't.
Most quarterbacks aren't really built like that. There are a select few. That's why I do like Dak. I like the leadership and just kind of the presence I see when I
watch it on TV. You say that's the guy.
Oh man, this dude can get some guys fired up. But we're talking about who do you want?
Okay.
Who do you want? If you had to pick
Chips on the table, down the stretch as the stakes are rising. Your guy fell completely apart while my guy was going like this every game. How about playoff games? Your guy has played in one home playoff game against Atlanta.
Yeah.
They lost 26-13, and he had a QBR of 42 on a scale of 0 to 100. That's not very good. My guy had to play as a rookie against Aaron Rodgers. Home playoff game. My guy threw for 303 touchdowns and brought that team back from 21-3 down to 31 all.
Put him in a hole.
As a rookie.
This is
as a rookie. He didn't put him in a hole. He didn't throw an interception.
Different Dallas team, though, Skip.
He didn't throw any touchdowns either early.
Than then. But...
Okay, so
like I said, I do like Dak. I'm just telling you, I'm taking Jared Goff. Period.
Everybody said Russell Wilson's he's gonna embarrass Dak Prescott. No,
Dak, he wasn't going against Dak.
I didn't say that.
Okay, but you told me that Russell Wilson, you can't beat this. This guy's too good with the money on the table.
Russell is a better quarterback than Dak.
Okay,
that's what I
but who played better on Saturday night?
Russell.
My guy did.
Dallas's team.
Yeah.
Dallas's
quarterback. The biggest plays in that game were made by number 4. They just were. The biggest throws, the biggest runs. And speaking of running.
Oh, biggest throws? What about that one that Doug Baldwin on the sideline? What about that to lock?
Special.
Which one? So when did that get one?
Who won the game?
Oh, so now we're winning.
They won it really going away. It wasn't even as close as the final.
Stop it, Skip.
It wasn't.
Okay, and let's talk about using legs. So in career rushing, Dak has 944 yards. Wait a second. Jared Goff has only 175?
Oh, yeah, he's not going to do that now.
Dak has scored 18 rushing touchdowns to 4 for Jared Goff.
What about passing touchdowns?
Does that count?
What about
Does
passing
that count?
What about passing touchdowns?
Well, again, he's got Scott Linehan calling plays.
No.
What if you put Dak in Sean McVay's offense? What would happen? Bombs away. He's got a strong arm. He can throw it down the field.
Yeah. Getting ahead of ourselves.
Scott Linehan. Scott Linehan.
Did anybody try to hire Scott Linehan this year? I don't know.
If Scott Linehan
is he a hot coaching candidate?
If Scott Linehan is calling pass plays, he's also calling running plays. Hence the 18 touchdowns.
Okay. What is the Hall of Famer told me repeatedly that Todd Gurley is a little better than Ezekiel Elliott?
Okay.
Isn't that another advantage for Jared Goff? Doesn't that help make Jared?
That was prior to this year. It's close now because they do throw the ball to Ezekiel Elliott. I gave Le'Veon Bell, and I made this abundantly clear, I gave the nod to Le'Veon Bell and Todd Gurley as a little better than Zeke because they can catch the ball. Zeke has worked on that. He became more proficient at catching the football. So he's elevated himself. But I'm still taking Todd Gurley because that dude gonna go get me 20 tubs every year.
Good. That helps the quarterback a lot, man.
But hold on, what does leading the league in rushing? D-Hall.
Yeah, that helps.
Does running the football leading the league in rushing? Does that help a quarterback?
Oh, yes.
You want touchdowns or yards? Help me out. I think you want touchdowns.
Okay,
right?
let me ask you this. If you don't mind me asking, last year when Zeke missed those 6 games, how'd Dak look? If he what you said he is.
So he didn't have his all-pro left tackle, and he didn't have the driving force of the defense, Sean Lee, and the defense was pathetic. And he still went 9-7 last year. I don't know how he did it. And would you believe my guy has the second most wins over the last 3 years to Tom Brady in the NFL? How is that possible?
If he didn't have Jeff Fisher, he'd have had him.
Oh, wow. Jeff Fisher, he's done some good things in the league. He got to
Jeff Fisher, 500. He does some bad things, too.
Yeah.
As Vince Young.
The Rams still 7-point favorite in this one. Hasn't
7
shifted.
points
I know you think that's disrespectful, but
I do.
Still 7
They disrespect your Cowboys, Skip.
You give me 7.
I ain't giving you jack.
Well, you just said they're garbage,
right? I didn't say that.
I think you just did,
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
You've got Jared Goff on your side. I deserve 7 for Jared Goff.
Well, give me 4.
He's the
give me
next
4. Give me
John
4.
Elway.
Give me the Patriots. Give me the Chargers in 4.
You got Phillip Rivers who outplayed.
You got Dak Prescott. You got Dak, who's in the Hall of Fame.
Let's talk about the guy who's helped Tom Brady become who he is. Josh McDaniels. Is he making a stake, though, staying in New England?